Okay, so I've had it on charging there for about 2-3 hours, and seems to have gotten to about 75% battery power. It went from 17 miles to 28 miles on the battery. So now I'm going to take it for a drive up the Alnick. There's a charge point up there, and top it up when we get there. Have some fish and chips while I'm there. Okay, so just went up the road there. I've been using the gas mode. I'd like to show you this. You go into driving modes. There's a drive mode button down here, this one here, and what that does is you can change from using the battery to power the electric motor to going to the gas generator or petrol generator, and there it says 295 miles, and that'll run it on without using any of this battery over here for that amount of time, which is kind of good because I can keep this for when I'm in town or where, you know, at points of time where it's more efficient to use the battery. So what I would recommend you do is when you're on the motorway and such, and you've got gas to spare, just use the gas if you know, unless you're just going down the road for 10-20 miles and you just want to do it on charge. But it's probably more efficient just to use the generator for the the long distance trips. Right, I'm now going to go over here and look at this thing. Not really had much time to play with it. Charging completed, don't know what that's all about. It's the average lifetime 60 miles per gallon it's been doing, battery and such. Don't think there's anything else to look at there. So I'm going to use the camcorder here, up on Durage Bay here, at a dangerous cliff where the sign used to be, and well, I'm going to head off to Alnick using mainly the petrol generator and see how we get on. Right, so here we are. We're at Durage Bay at Dangerous Cliff, where there used to be a sign there. Somebody took it. I don't know who they could be. Don't think their name was Cliff at all. But anyway, got so much power in the batteries, but I'm on generator mode, and when I go into reverse here, you'll probably not hear the motor kick in. Well, you'll probably not hear it at all, to tell the truth, but you'll not hear the engine at all, even though it's in petrol mode, because it's still more efficient at this point to use the battery. And there's the reversing camera, so we're going to use that to best take the parking brake off and push up the top side, and let's use that camera there to back around. You can hear it's just like silence as we're moving here. And into drive. That should take the camera off the front. And back into, so you can see it's using just the batteries at the moment because it's not really worth, it would be less efficient to start the engine at this point. Just the actual process of starting the engine would burn so much fuel that it's not really worth, well, not so much more, but burn more fuel than it's worth starting it up for. So it will just stay on batteries until you get to about 30 miles an hour, even though you're in petrol generator mode. But keep an eye on that. When I get to about 30, it should kick in the, just a bit of acceleration there. Oh, there's 30. And you can see the petrol generator is now supplying power to the electric motor, and any additional revolutions that aren't used goes back into there, back into the battery. So you're not losing any power whatsoever. At the moment it's full power to the generator, and now it's ticking over, sending any additional power to the batteries. And you also got regenerative braking, so if I was to stand on the brakes now, you can see that's pushing power back into the battery as well. So you can actually start filling this up again even though you're nowhere near a charger. So if you're on a long trip, you can use your brakes and such just to top this up for when you're back in town again, a bit like a normal hybrid does. Anyway, we'll stop that for now. On my way to Alnick, I'm going to get some chips, fish and chips from the Alnick fish and chip shop, and then I'm going to go to the charge point that's in the Alnick industrial estate, eat me fish and chips while I charge the car up a bit more for free on the Charge Your Car scheme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your window up?
Look at the speed that cloud's coming around there.
There you go.
Silence is golden. Silence is golden.
30 miles on my battery.
How many?
30 miles, and what I can do then is I can go to driving mode and I can ask it to hold the charge at 30 miles an hour, 30 miles. And that'll bring the petrol generator on in a second, which will keep the battery like that. It'll come on every now and again, the motor, and just keep topping the battery up and topping the battery up. So
you do half petrol, half battery?
yeah, well the idea is you do your daily trip to work and back on the battery when you need to go further afield, or if you run out of battery you've got the petrol engine there. It just starts generating, so you might hear a little hum every now and again, you know, from the engine. Hear the engine there, topping it up.
Yeah. Still quiet though.
Much quieter than an Opel engine. It's like ticking over, isn't it?
What the hell these messages are
Who?
on my phone?
We'll have a look and see.
Huh?
Have a look and see.
You ready?
What's that like?
That's the power.
Is that the battery?
Well, battery and engine. The battery engine's just come on just to. That was 0 to 60 faster, 0 to 30 anyway.
What size engine is it like?
0.4 something. But it never drives the wheels, it just generates power. It's always coming from the batteries, the power. Just generate, and you put the engine on just to top the battery up, but when the battery runs out, so low it comes on all the time. So you're never worried about when you're going to find your next plug socket.
Yeah. Have you used the plug socket while you were away? Anytime at any garage?
I went to McDonald's, and the first night I had, I plugged it in one of the places.
Can you use as many miles as you like?
Yeah, limited mileage, free insurance.
Yeah. You could have gone all the way up to Scotland.
I did it all the way down to Manchester, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm contemplating whether I should go down to do something else tonight, but I don't think so.
I thought you were going to go and see one of your friends.
I'll see a few friends later.
Caution triathlon.
Where?
So you say caution triathlon?
Wonder where that'll be.
That means a triathlon's being run somewhere.
Or where they're singing? Where they're swimming? Not at Woodhorn, surely.
I don't think so.
It's running, it's swimming, biking and then running, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or swimming, running and biking.
And you start off with the swim, don't you?
Trying to think where they could swim. There must be somewhere, I suppose. But
The aim, man, I don't know how anybody could train up for that.
they do.
5 mile run, 5 mile swim, 120 mile bike ride, and then a marathon.
You'd wear your body out, wouldn't you?
Well, that's what happened to Mike's, the runner's husband.
He ran too many marathons, didn't he?
He ended up losing his spleen because he'd overdone it. He was really ill, wasn't he, John?
Yeah. I mean, even these triathletes, when they've done the competition, they stop for a couple of months to train, but they don't train hard, you know. Like training sort of thing, you know, keep themselves sort of. Just to compete in one of them things is bloody. They need a gold medal.
It's just overdue now, I think. come back, little we'll go to Asda and see if I've got anything.
What?
The Asda's. Or what for food? Do you mean?
If I haven't got anything, we'll go to Wetherspoons.
Do you want to still go somewhere for Stephen's car? Do you want to go to the Crammy Shopping Centre or something?
Oh, I'd like
first?
to go there first and get his card.
So here watching that all the time. I was going behind the engine coming on and turning off and topping up the battery.
Hypnotise you.
The power coming out of the battery, out the top wheels into the battery when it's slowing down. You're charging it up when it's slowed down.
Mesmerised. And we're coming down the lake tomorrow. Your dad wants his walk and he wants to give the birds the food.
When?
Tomorrow.
I'll be leaving early because I got the in for them in this car from work. I don't know when they're going to be coming.
Just get myself ready and go.
You're just going to throw that bread out then?
Yeah, we're going crawling the way down. We're going past this way at the bar anyway, aren't we?
To Sally's, yeah.
You got to clean this before you hand it in.
Yeah, I'll have to take it for a car wash. I'll have to take it for a car wash tonight. Get rid of all the flies off the windscreen. It's a bit mucky. Yeah, I'm not going to bother the interior to make sure I pick up all my paper and stuff.
What was that bag doing in the garden?
I had the electric the plug
right.
in case it was raining wrapped in it. Forgot about it. Just kind of lucky with the bird being there.
Well, nobody touched it, did they?
Busy. Bank holiday Monday. Everyone out doing things.
A lot of them would be going to Woodhall for to get fed as well. It was absolutely chocker yesterday, wasn't it, John?
Did you go there with anyone yesterday, did you?
What? I haven't been with anybody anywhere, Steve Clifford. Nowhere, not one person in 11 days. Just be by ourselves. We never even went for a coffee, did we, John, or anything? Went to a coffee house down the way back.
Way back where?
From the Woodhall yesterday.
Everyone's standing, you don't even realise you're doing it. Just like
Watch your speed then.
Cruise speed, cruise control.
You're on cruise control.
Yep,
So
70.
that doesn't go over 70, but it has.
No, I've set it at 75. Just slightly over the speed limit.
So if you push your foot down further, look, it's gone to 76,
When I touch the
77.
accelerator, if I need to squirt past someone. The brakes feel different because they generate power when you use them.
The generator, or they take it away.
Generate power when you use the brakes. Generate electricity.
Let's go.
90 mile an hour in an electric car.
You weren't doing 90, were you, when you were with Nicholas? I bet you were.
Just kept it at 80. People flying past us to do 80. I've got on my battery just to show people. There's like 100 in the battery, you know, if you wanted to, but it uses a lot of power.
What's it called? Leaf?
Ampera.
Hmm?
Ampera. It's a Vauxhall.
Vauxhall what?
Vauxhall Ampera, as in amps. An era at the end.
Era, right. Era. It's only a 4-seater, John.
Eh?
It's only a 4-seater.
You can see the batteries are down the middle, so there's no room for a fifth seat.
It's another one away.
Maybe they crashed somewhere.
See that boat? That
Yeah.
speedboat?
Another one of the news.
Yeah, on the news. That's dreadful. Poor souls. And there's 3 more in hospital. I don't know if they're all the same family or not. But they'd had problems with that boat before they went out.
It's docked on the junction and looked, there's like all that space before the junction. You might have to look when you're approaching the junction. It's one of the fundamentals of the driving test when you can see what the junction look before you get there. So you
don't look at all, they just go across and hope for the best.
You make the time it so you don't interrupt the flow of traffic. You'll just virtually stop altogether here now, though. currently taking it through the car wash. I'll just see if I can get a better picture of the centre console for the next bit of the video, and we'll try and make that the centre focus of this section. I'm going to go up to Alnwick and back again, putting that 20 quid in the car, which should match it up to what it had when I first got it. Right, we'll just close that now. Yeah, so focus on this now is just to go through some of the options. I've plugged my MP3 player into the USB device connecting port, and I managed to copy some of my MP3s to the 30 gig onboard hard drive. As you can see, some of the trans stuff there. Still washing the car yet. Don't want to have to pay them for giving the car back dirtier than when I got it. So that's the MP3s. You've also got, you can have aux in, USB, disc, CD, DVD. These MP3 CDs. That's the information system. Already familiar with the energy flow system. Tells you how much battery you've got left, how you're using the battery, charging information, how long it'll take to charge. If I put it on charge now, the battery will be fully topped up by 9:30. It's now just up before 8. I do believe it's time for me to go, so we'll just stop this for a moment. Right, we'll just get ourselves going again. Rear wash wipe. Rear wash wipe, where is it? You'll be on here somewhere, rear wash wipe. Douche, douche. Nope. Oh, just noticed it doesn't have a fucking rear wash wipe. No rear wash wipe, oh well. We go. Nice and clean again for them. Maybe some watermarks, but whatever. Right, we're going to energy save mode, battery save mode. Just use fuel to generate electricity. I'm disappointed by that. It doesn't have a rear wiper, tail wipe. There's no buttons or anything for it. I was thinking, hang on. I guess that's for the aerodynamics. I'm really disappointed I'm handing it back tomorrow. Don't want to. I want to keep it. Please, can I keep it forever? Can I keep this car forever? Oh, opportunity knocks. Know what else to say about this. It's pretty good. And the infotainment system, screens on here is great. I love how it goes from battery to petrol just by moving the icon to the left and then moving the other icon back in from the left. The only thing is, I think, to reiterate again, the only thing I think I really hate about this car is the sat-nav. Needs improving. Vauxhall, Chevy, Opel, we need to improve the sat-nav. It's terrible. Love the heated seats. We have saving energy. Yeah, really good car. Really good car. do is win the lottery and get one. Look at that, man. Way. Well, battery range 20 miles, that should get me to work, leave them with a couple of miles left on the electric charge for when they pick it up from work. Well, I didn't say they were coming to pick it up until early PM, so here we are at the charging station getting one last charge for them. Back up to the works car park in about an hour, but I'm very sad to see it go. I would like to have kept it for a little bit longer. Here comes Ben and his.